Hi guys, I'm filming over at Pond Planet today up in Stockton-on-Tees, and it's actually been doing some work for Koi Talk, one of our shop tours. But while I was here, it was an opportunity to see various different foods all laid out and priced up at the same time. Now I know the guys at Pond Planet are always really competitively priced, and saw the bags of Saki-Hikari and plenty of other brands, and I've been on it on a few of my Q&A lives about actually looking at the price per kilo on food as opposed to the initial cost, because we all know, been very clear about it, I'm a massive Saki-Hikari advocate, the best koi food in the world and the only choice as far as I'm concerned. Now I get the sort of stigma attached to it is that this food is expensive. Now I think today I might be able to sort of alleviate or put clear in your minds that actually it's not all that expensive. It's just probably more the way that it's sold, as in the quantity of the pack and the initial entry price barrier that is sort of in place with it, that's maybe causing that thought and putting that belief in people's heads. So pull out the calculations I've done. We can see here I base this all on the Saki-Hikari Balance 2 kg bag. So that's priced here at $39.99. So price per kilo on that is working out at $19.99, which yeah, you're going to see in a minute how that's stacking up against all the other options that are out there. So just on the same shelf here, there is the Aqua sauce all season with propolis. Now that's a 3 kg bag there, priced at $42.95. Now price per kilo on that particular bag there is £14.31. So there's a fair bit of difference, but for me here, I would not pitch, and I'm going to make this very clear, Saki-Hikari above every other food I'm going to show you here in regards to quality, performance, output from it and everything. It is the base Saki-Hikari food, but trust me, this is the dogs, and it's going to be very hard to beat it with any other brand out there. So yeah, £14.31 on that. If that we move down there, and this is something I want you guys to be really aware of when you're buying koi food. I get it if it's an issue, obviously paying for the initial cost outright, but the 1 kilo pot here of all season with propolis, the aqua sauce food, priced at $16.99 is $16.99 per kilo. So straight away there we can see there's just a £3 difference in the kilo price per kilo between that and Saki Balance. And for me here, what you're comparing is, to be honest, a Ferrari with the likes of a Ford Focus, to be honest with you. That's, in my opinion, the difference in quality. If we move around the shop a little bit more, we can see some other ranges down here. Koi, which is another popular brand, again, a good, you know, like with the aqua sauce, it's a good food, is where I'd put it. But if we go with the most comparable, probably the Koi probiotic there, and the closest size bag being the smaller one here at 1.75 kg, again, that breaks down to £16.33 per kilo. So there's only a few pounds in the per kilo price compared to Saki Balance. And again, my opinion, an absolute world of difference, and not too much difference in the initial outlay. I mean, you're talking £28.59 there. So yes, moving round the corner, and this is where it really gets interesting for me. Particular foods that I wouldn't probably choose or rate all that much. Here we've got Nishikoi growth. Now, I'm not going to say too much about it, but again, not a food I would choose. We are talking, that's a 1,250, so 1.25 kg pot there of Nishikoi growth. That is priced at £19.35 per kilo. Now that is, it's just flabbergasted me, to be honest with you. So you're pretty much pound for pound the same price as Saki-Hikari. And in a comparison there, I'm not even going to try and draw one, to be honest with you. Absolutely gobsmacked. What we also see here, if we move down, there's a smaller size. So we've got the 350 gram pot there. So at that price level there, we're talking £23.68 per kilo, which is, again, I mean, at that point, to think that that there is more expensive than Saki Balance just blows my mind, to be honest with you. And then, yeah, just for a bit of added fun, we're going to look at this stuff. which I'm not going to comment too much on, to be honest with you, but pond sticks, which generally can be quite pricey if you're not careful. That there is a 780 gram pack, and broken down that's £17.29 per kilo. So again, we're not a million miles away from where we're supposed to be, or where Saki's at. And then moving down here again, this is the real one that gets me. I get it, obviously that's £4.19 to buy, which is giving the perception that that's cheap. It's just that the cost of it is low, but that's a 150 gram pot, and that is working out at £27.93 per kilo. And that's sort of where I rest my case, to be honest with you. It's absolutely bizarre. And I would encourage anybody, when you're looking at any food, to sit and actually break down that cost. Something similar, you want to try and get it within a similar weight if you want really pound for pound comparison. But there we have it, guys. I'll sort of prove my point there as much as I can. Saki-Hikari is phenomenal. All the people we're seeing out who's made the change to that food this year through social media and DMs to me and everything can clearly see the difference in a really short amount of time. So that's just a comparison on sheer price and price per kilo, never to mind looking at things like, you know, conversion, pound for pound weight gain versus kilos fed and things like that, which I know that stuff will kick arse compared with most others. So there we have it. I hope that's useful. And yeah, whenever we can bring any more tips like that, you know me, I'll get them out to you and see where we get.